Now we can go past everything, but I'm not going to. We're going to do straight ahead to where we need to go. Doing a quick save here. And then continue on the path. So the first person that we want to see. This is where you can interact basically. I'm not going to do that. We're going straight ahead.
It's you, isn't it?
It's Tab.
Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
Of
I never
course.
forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
He's so kind. He's actually like really amazing. Now we can get this armor. That is the armor that we're going to get now that we are going in the braving. But we want this. Now the problem is we need the shards. And the shards we only can get if we can buy it. And that's why I kept all this stuff. Because if we sell some of this stuff, we can actually buy that armor. And that armor is going to help us a lot in the battles. So we're going to sell the sawtooth heart, and we're going to sell one of the scrapper hearts. I think that is not enough yet, so let's do one watcher heart as well. Now we can also buy this thing. And that is what we're going to wear later. Not for now. We have bought it, but it will be in our backpack for later. And it's basically for not being seen. That's something interesting, useful. Let's do also open this. That is for us extra stuff, basically. And we have a buyback, but we're not going to deal with that. We have all what we need. This is the Nora Brave armor, what this is actually going to give us. And we have the hunters, the Nora Silent Hunter medium, what we are also going to need. So, let's see.
Wait, Aloy, you didn't take the outfit I made you. Go on. It's yours.
Oh, sorry, I didn't actually get it. There we go. Let's buy that and equip it. Yes, we're going to equip it now. We're going to re-equip it later, like doing another armor. But there we go.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about.
course.
Carja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years.
Why wouldn't they be
I'd expect to
angry?
see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Now we have actually this quite nice armor. This is the armor that he's wearing in the art. But I'm actually more interested in this armor. Now this is giving us a little bit more of a silence. And it's not actually very much anything else. It's basically only for the silence there and we can use it very much. We also could add a modifier, but I'm not going to do that. I actually want a better modifier for this armor. Now there is like a lot of stuff. So let's open this container. So we have some stuff here that we get from this container. We'll take everything. There's some more stuff. More shards. We get some shock trap. We get some other stuff. Like these things, travel packs. It's like for traveling to the camps without doing basically everything. And as you can see, we'll actually get a lot of them right now. So we got some sticks, we got some other stuff. Let's take everything. Now that is actually the special treasure. This is like basically like a pack that you can get after completing missions or other things. We actually also need a better bow. I actually want a better bow because this bow, even though it's great, I want something better for Aloy to use. So let's go up. Screw everything else. We're not going to work with everything else.
Jog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Get down from there, now!
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
I'm going to start, like, not go past everything. I'm just going to walk past everything, so. And there is Karst.
What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
Ah,
Forget.
yes.
And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies,
yes.
I'm your man.
Because you actually have a bow.
All right, let's do this.
He has a little bit bows, but none of them are basically better than we have. We have an 80 handling bow, we have a 50 damage and a 50 piercing. It's not better than this one. It has more piercing, but the handling is worse. So I'm not going with that bow. This one uses shock traps. This is the Kara sling. I can't remember what this thing does. The slow firing sling lobs elemental bombs with a large area of effect. That's what it is. I think we're going to need... Well, we're not going to need it for now. But we will probably buy one later. So that's basically that. We don't care about this. This is like the sling that we... Like, we have the tripcaster. This is the rope caster. This weapon is used to tie down machines and immobilize them. Larger targets require more ropes, and attacking a machine will reduce the immobilizing time. Can be modified. We basically are fine with the bow and the tripcaster. As far as I have a feeling, I don't need anything else than the tripcaster and the bow.
Until next time.
Next time, you'll be a brave.
So, let's see what's in here.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja.
I actually want something to drink, actually. I will play this out and I will be right back.
It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
Peace. It's peace. An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah.
Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey,
Luminance of
hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now, I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. Raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude, written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of the Nora,
Old man.
on the eve of your proving...
Alright, I'm finally back. I had a quick little thing to grab for drinks. Ignore, block. There we go. Alright, let's see what this guy has. He has also one of those eye protection, or these ear things, so that's the reason why she's so interested in him.
No, the Karja stand with
Unknown
you
device detected.
as the sun's
What's
light.
that mean? He's wearing a focus, just like
trees.
mine.
As those you have nurtured,
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's
Oh, yeah.
impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high
Hell
places.
yeah.
Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel
My
that sticks
chair's
out
like
his
really
face.
squishy.
I mean, no offense.
creaky.
It looks great on you.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth.
Holy
It
yeah.
has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. It might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Hell no.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids. And who can blame them?
Now, I like this guy. I don't know what his full intention is, but I like him.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. I'll even introduce you to my sister. She's got more connections than I do.
I thought you said she was captured and killed by the last Sun King.
Ha! Captured, yes. Killed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away. Now she's captain of the entire Vanguard. That's quite a story. Maybe I'll tell it to you sometime over a drink. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around?
maybe?
Did you see those Karja walkers?
Flirt.
They all mother forget
Flirt.
and all
Anyway.
their worthless deeds.
Perhaps the Karja have
So Olin has also a device. And we want to know what his one
Are you
does.
supposed to forget what the Karja did to our tribe?
That's an interesting walking technique there. If I'm correct, we will see Olin while we're walking over there, so let's see.
Proving had much better music.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Yeah, I'm late, I'm sorry.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy. Sisters.
They're not happy with Aloy, but
before each of you
doesn't matter.
sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
For Rust.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
I do this for Rust. Not
Oh,
for myself,
Mother,
not for
hear
my mother.
our
but-
prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
I already forget which lantern is mine, so that's interesting.
I heard he'll ask for a mate blessing if
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
sister. Imagine.
These old ladies run fast.
Perhaps the Karja.
Olin, young one.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Hell yeah.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we
Focus
spoke earlier, you
malfunctions.
winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed
To
a scout for
Noraland,
his
as he
expedition,
says
and a
that.
second for his
Welcome
dream.
to Noraland.
That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the king's court. That's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe.
Thought
I
you
thought
would
you'd
be
be
different.
different.
It's nothing personal.
Of course not.
It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Always best to make every day count.
Perhaps the Karja had come to make amends. I won't deny them the chance.
Now, there are some people here
Your
that we can
blessing
talk to,
was
so...
most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Noro ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all. That the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Yeah, damn. Alright. What's a Sun
Who
King?
is the Sun King you speak for?
I actually
His
didn't speak
luminance
with this guy.
Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong. If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else?
Of course.
No.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen?
This has not happened.
This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A sun queen? Oh, no.
So, Sun Queens is not going to be happening. I'm actually not going to be interested in him.
This has been illuminating, but I
go
should
continue.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
I really like that, actually. So actually, let's speak with
Aloy,
Tirsa first.
Now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak. I hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you.
Of course not.
Given your circumstances.
I
can't say it was comfortable, but I could see the beauty of the ritual, even so.
It takes a generous heart, Aloy, to commend a ritual that venerates all that you were denied.
All I'm saying is that it didn't bother me. I have bigger things to worry about than
I really
hearing
like
more
this
and
armor.
more
It's
about
like
their
real
mothers.
foliage.
I see. I imagine you have some questions for me then.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the proving.
Of course.
It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy, but the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think.
Well, it is actually humane, because you actually don't kill the person that does something wrong. In Aloy's things, he is actually being born in an outcast, so there's a difference between both of them. The reason why she was born in outcast, I have no idea.
Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy, but Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new? Rost told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
I mean...
Why would there be any other?
It's a bet. I think it's a good one, so...
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born. Or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter. But there are differences of opinion. And any vote of the high matriarchs requires a majority.
Well,
I should be going.
I know, child.
Alright, so let's get to the blessing, because I also want to eat soon. Let's do this thing and let's get to the blessing or like the proving over.